just to confuse him. He doesn't want to get a steady diet of just one player.
Terrific crew work in this game to officiate tonight. Zach Zarba in his 19th season. Josh Chivin in his 12th. Finney Smith is on Booker. They'll switch with Luka, and it's Crowder outside. Struggled from 3 in the first round, but hits it right there.
Sit in that series. And that's a welcome sight if you're Monty Williams to see Crowder knocking down a 3.
20-footer is up and in by Luka Doncic. Pelicans got to the free throw line, rebounded well, played with a lot of physicality and aggression, and pushed the #1 seed inside. It goes to Ayton, worked on Powell, snuck inside, slices for 2, and a foul called. Mavs have started 2 of 6. Paul for a second time, screen there by Powell, and Luka off balance, twisting for a nice shot for 2.
Luka, the taller Bridges, and right there the smaller CP3.
They go inside for Ayton with a leaping catch, and he got him back to Doncic. It's in the hands of Paul. Inside Ayton, and in back of him, newly instated Maxi Kleber. 5.5 in the first. Ayton. Rattling on in, he's got 7.
That's the difference between Kleber and Powell. He's going to be able to extend Ayton away from that rim area, especially on the switches. As again, DeAndre Ayton able to get whatever he wants down low. And all the shooting on the floor here at Luka's disposal.
A screen up high by Kleber. That's a 3 is sitting across the way. Doncic parries it. Kleber is on McGee. Booker. Beautiful shot outside. Contorts and hits. Here comes Booker swerving down low. Fake away over Finney Smith. Booker's on fire with 13 here in the first quarter. Doncic comes up with the rebound. He's collected 4, swerves inside, works by Johnson, got the 2, hits the deck. It's Doncic. 4 of 8. Inside 3. Defenders tried to knock it away. Luka hits the deck. He's got 14. Magnificent first quarter for them. 13 from Booker. Luka had 14. Payne hits another shot. 2 in a row for Cameron Payne.
It offsets a lot of what the Suns bigs want to do.
Bertans is on Crowder. Screened by McGee, and a 3 by Crowder is good. And Crowder has hit 2 threes to begin it and 6 early points. Jay Crowder.
We didn't see any of this offense from Crowder versus New Orleans.
In the corner, Bertans, 3, good! Another triple by the Mavs. Mavs made 15 of those 42 threes on average in the first round. 20-footer, Cam Johnson good. And both teams shooting well. And here comes Payne. Good pocket pass. Ayton caught it in stride. Nice assist. And a terrific 11 points for Ayton. Missing shot after shot because of Dallas's defense. And here comes Doncic. It goes out to Bullock, and it's over Crowder. That's a 3. Count it. And a foul. It's a rebound by Doncic. He's collected 6 already. Approaching the halfway point of the second quarter. Long 3. Good. Doncic another triple. And Booker and Bridges starting 5 out there for Phoenix. Good feed. Ayton got it. Pounded inside by Bullock and got it to drop. And he's now put in 13 points.
Still good offense and a really good look there by Bullock.
Paul. Ayton over Powell. Ayton's got 15. Weaving and setting up, moving again to his right where he loves to go. Booker works on Bullock. Right down the lane. 14 made threes here in the first half. Doncic across the lane. Oh, and a beautiful smooth fray inside as he gets it to go with another 2 and 22 in his column so far. Paul dashing outside the circle.
A little bit of a zone action here for the Mavs. Wow.
Ayton and back to Chris, who's only taken 3 shots and made 2. Paul over Powell. That's a 3. 7 for Chris Paul. Finney Smith off to Doncic. A twirling move, and he's up and surrounded by black jerseys and still gets it to go.
More importantly, almost 70 points.
One to fire. Ayton, 19-footer, good. Shot clock is at 6, and Booker's got it with Bullock, who is defending. Devin Booker.
Just so
17.
smooth.
Doncic just weaving by one defender after another. Chiseling, spinning, shooting, scoring. Counted for two. Got hit in the wrist. Book it. And the foul goes on Paul. Dinwiddie. Doncic is in shape and playing well. Up high. Down hard. Comes Ayton. Another great feed from the perimeter.
6 rebounds. A nice all-around game for Devin Booker.
Right on the doorstep. Doncic again.
Spencer Dinwiddie 0 of 4 hasn't scratched the scoring column.
Ball to his right. The bump into Paul. Counted for two and a foul. What a pretty play. He's a master at it. He was a double-double machine in that first round series. Doncic and Booker. They're dancing toe-to-toe. Little Texas two-step, and Booker's going to get it. Booker with 19. With Crowder on him. Doncic in the corner. Finney-Smith a three. Got it. Nice shot outside. Dorian Finney-Smith, a 39%
series for Ayton.
Bullock with a three.
And right now, all Dallas is doing is they'll take threes.
Dallas already in the bonus. It's Brunson in the corner. Bullock rejected by Bridges, erasing that shot. And he did it parachuting in. Booker to Bridges to Cam Johnson, three. Even with the close and a physical move by Brunson. Go on Paul. With the screen and a switch and over Kleber. Paul hits. And he went to his left. In the circle for Bridges. It's Payne. Shot clock at 2. Bridges by Kleber. Out to Payne. A three.
Right? Better balance now. Ball.
They'll explode off that screen and hand off to Cameron Johnson. It's a three by Bridges.
And how big was he shooting the basketball?
Bridges, short range shot. Kleber still trying to.
Who made the call?
Bronson got in early foul trouble. He is 3 of 10 and now 4 of 11 as he scoops it home and adds 9. Doncic working on McGee. Shot clock at 4. Pickpocketed by McGee. 2-on-1. And the finish at the other end. And approaching the halfway point of this fourth quarter in game 1. Doncic by Crowder. Ball with 4 to 5. Over Dinwiddie for 3. Got it. Crowder's on him. Little shift. Good crossover. Tap in by Finney-Smith. 29 games at home. Number 4 seed. Getting in the second round for the first time in 11 years. Doncic hits a beautiful triple. On a 13-3 run. No waving the white flag for these Mavericks. It's Paul through traffic and off the glass. What a shot by Paul. Timeout Dallas. Tonight for the Phoenix Suns. Brunson works his way to the paint and uncovered. He'll hit the J. Doncic has it. Double-double with 11 rebounds. Dinwiddie on top. Paul there to meet him. Slicing, driving, and got the 2 with a nice finger roll, and he's got 5. Ayton flying in. Doncic has got the rebound. Number 12, and off on the wing. Brunson in the corner. Dinwiddie, 3. Good. Dinwiddie has hit another shot from outside. He's got 2 threes and 8 points for the game. There to grab it for Dallas.
I tell you, 3 here would go a long way for the Mavs.
Here's Doncic, the maneuver by Ayton right to the rack, and a flush. Phoenix has led the entire game by as many as 21. They're trapping Booker. It's off to Bridges. Brunson is on him. Works his way into the circle, and then a whistle.
48 minutes. You can't play it in the fourth quarter for 6 or 8. You've got to come with it if you're going to go against the overall number 1 seed in these NBA playoffs.
Has now got 6 consecutive games played in these playoffs with at least 40 minutes played. It's Brunson gliding the other way in the corner. Dinwiddie 3. And Phoenix has won their 6th consecutive game 1 of a playoff series.
It's time.
We are ready to go. Our officials tonight here in Phoenix: James Capers in his 27th season, Tony Brothers in his 28th, Ben Taylor in his 9th. And Booker on the wing had a big 13-point first quarter in game one. And Bridges on the move and over Powell. Crowder found his stroke in game one. Here comes Booker. Nice ball rotation. And Bridges puts in a beautiful shot from outside. It is a three. Doubled by Bullock. Great ball rotation. Bridges. DeAndre Ayton. He's been low. He was shooting that from distance. Booker again initiating the offense. It's Ayton, and it's over Powell. Ayton has been money.
And the Suns to see if they will ever go small.
Second different player to go on Doncic. It's Paul. They saw a lot of each other in that first game. This is the #1 mid-range shooting team in these playoffs. It's Booker over two. Fouled.
And the Mavericks, because they are going to need that three ball to go consistently tonight.
Booker taking two defenders with him and making it look easy with another basket. Luka Doncic. Fake and a feed. Finney-Smith beat the D and got to the rack. And Allie, as he was saying and telling us, Reg, earlier on, that he had not seen his team start like they did in game one. Bridges inside, Brunson defending.
Well, here's the problem. He is going to eat in this series. If he can get that type of position all series long, as Luka with the long three and the answer.
And here comes Luka Doncic. Now he's got Booker on. He'll try to ram his way down that lane. Bumped. Got it to go off balance for two. Doncic trying to get free. Ayton is on him. And Luka Doncic. Cleveland now is out on Booker. Approaching 3.5 to go in the first. Devin Booker 2. Booker has it 2 in a row. 7 points for him. The twirling Doncic. Melting into the defense. The front there. He got it in a foul. Shaman is on Doncic. 6 different Suns.
And he scored on all 6 of them.
Payne locates Shannon. A fake and a drive. And flies off that baseline.
Not bad way.
Crowder over Kleba. Crowder has found the stroke with 7 early points for the Suns. It's Cameron Payne. Oh, what a slice inside with a feed, and McGee snuck in there for 2. #1 assist man, not only in these playoffs, #1 assist man in the regular season. Bertans buries an open triple.
That's
He's elbowing his way for some.
I don't know about that one.
A screen to Vinny free, a runner on. Crowder's got 10 to lead the Suns. Chris Paul mid-range. Doncic at the helm. Powell with the screen on Bridges. Outside, Bertans over Crowder, 3. Bullseye!
And
around the screen, Doncic will meet him. Biombo hands to Bridges, who finds peace inside. And he snaps it in.
just checked in, right?
Back to last season. They got a 1-0 lead in this series. Booker jabbing, driving, scoring on Bullock. Shot clock at 7. It's a 3. Right down the middle it goes. Luka Doncic.
Downtown. He shot 12% from deep in that Pelican series as Luka again with the answer, Kevin Harlan.
And he's got Bridges on him. Bullock. Kleba. Doncic. Shot clock at 3. Wainwright over there. He played football at Baylor. 3 is good. It doesn't matter where he played football.
And 8 points respectively. They've got to get going offensively.
It's Booker off the screen. Finney-Smith, and just like you were talking about, Finney-Smith was trying to trail him. He can't get it. Leaping rebound by Mikal Bridges. Booker, another 3.
Quick 6, just like that. He's too gifted of a scorer.
Suns by 4. Doncic from 15 with Bridges right there.
Well, one thing that's not going to stop is that man's aggressiveness defensively. Dorian Finney-Smith trying to guard Booker, who had 8 early points here in this third quarter.
17, including 2 threes. And a rebound claimed by Bridges. It's out to Paul and a fresh shot clock. Powell guards Paul. creeping down court. Got the screen from Crowder, who checks in on Doncic and feeds to McGee. McGee. Nice pass. Bridges. Clock at 2. Kleba. Bullock with the shot. 2 players down.
For the Dallas Mavericks to get back in this ball game.
Paul fadeaway. Chris, they told us to say. We're just going to what we're told. Booker into 2. Johnson makes the move and a floater on the fly in the paint. He puts it up and through on the doorstep, and he's got 4 after getting. Shot clock at 9, under 3 in the third. Step back, 21-footer good. A 2 by Paul.
And he's going to get to his spots.
It's Paul through traffic. Johnson's got it. And right over Kleba.
Hey, back-to-back buckets now.
Thank you, Johnson 3. Rebound inside, Booker over Brunson.
And this is what Jason Kidd was worried about with Devin Booker.
Booker's got 21. He leads the Suns. Cross court, Shamet 3. Quarter underway, no hedging there by Bridges. Outside, Brunson over Johnson. 3, good! Big shot by 12 in the third. He's got the ball now. 21 for the game. Draws a double. Johnson on top. Paul, shot clock at 2. 3 over Brunson. Another 3 for Chris Paul. For Chris Paul. Biombo is on Doncic, a runner. Got it. 28. Palmer getting it is Chris Paul. Works inside.
Those numbers in the second half of Luka, you're wondering if he's starting to wear down a little bit as well.
Look at the maneuvering by Paul. Look at the shot by Chris Paul.
Saw this in that Pelican series that we covered.
Doncic step back over Johnson. Beautiful shot. Luka with 33.
Yeah, he's not.
Steamrolls the defense of Johnson. The loose ball. Inhaled by Paul to Bridges. What a pass and what a finish.
The offensive foul.
Brunson's got 4 fouls. Paul around Bullock and he takes it in with a great fake. A deceptive move. Chris Paul has splintered this Dallas defense. 23 for Paul. Sets up over Doncic. 25, Chris Paul.
The matchup he wants right here.
Look at the handle.
That's what he wants.
Look at the score. Foul. Count it. Shamet. Bridges. Biombo.
And now,
so the #1 shooting team this year and in the playoffs, the Phoenix Suns, who tonight are shooting 62%. Oh, what a shot! Johnson, Bullock comes out on him. Here comes another 3 by Booker! Sticks it!
So
comes Booker.
on the way of getting ready to empty his bench as well.
Another 3 by Booker. He's got 30. And he's got Landry Shamet, Torrey Craig, and Cam Payne in. Biombo going down low, and so will Payne. Against the glass, he hits the window Payne. 3 to Dallas at 16 threes in game 1. Dallas is at 16 threes here tonight. They've shot 6 cents. That is a new season high and a franchise playoff record. Suns go up 2-0.
For Dallas. Getting off to a good start for the Mavericks will be paramount. Booker was looking for Ayton on the lob. And now he sprints into a ball screen. And Booker proving why, Richard, he's the #1 first quarter scorer in the previous run. That 15 points, shot it well. Speaking of shooting it well, Booker with another 3, he's 2 for 2. Went straight up and down. Doncic looking at the official, didn't get the call. CP3. Here's Crowder from deep. Got it. And Jake Crowder continues to sizzle from downtown. This should be a favorable matchup for Doncic. Good defense by Ayton, went straight up. Comes right to Luka. The pass from his pant bottoms. Brunson on the probe. Gets it to fall. That's the guy that averaged 28 a game in the previous series against the Utah Jazz. They got a post up. Ayton did his work early and got position.
Doing a great job of getting to his spot and holding it.
Bullock. Little empty corner pick and roll. Brunson and Powell. And Brunson looking in a nice groove here early at the offensive end. And points off of cuts, although he missed that time. Doncic in transition. Brunson again. Butter. Played on that Villanova championship team. A couple of good buddies.
You can see why that team was so good.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good move. Luka. Chris Paul slaloming through the screens against Kleber. That's not a fair fight. That's not fair.
Joel Embiid is just an absolute problem, and it's good to see him back on the floor.
Dallas has made 7 of their last 9, make it 8 of 10. Great time inside by Luka to Bullock. For almost everything that defenses do.
Well, it's just their movement. They have one-on-one guys, but Luka in the post. Let's not just... Luka can do whatever he wants, but it's the others and getting them involved, what he's done such a great job of in this first quarter so far.
Bridges raises up and knocks down the 8-foot jump shot.
Even then when you start looking at their backups and who they have coming off the bench.
Bridges bringing that smoke. Woo. 17 seconds to go in the period. Bridges all over Doncic. Boy, they stepped away from him and he knocks it home.
You get a quality shot from JaVale McGee for a little pull-up, but ultimately just not a lot of good movement from the Phoenix Suns on the offensive end.
Dinwiddie spins on Johnson. Great move. McGee with a height advantage. Great move inside for the bucket.
And that's when anything against Duke, I'm all for. But, look, shout out to Coach K. Just an amazing career, including knocking me out of one.
Might have a little bit of corporate knowledge on Chris Paul. I'm not sure that matters, Richard.
Yeah,
I'm just trying to make a good story.
You're trying, because Chris Paul ain't teaching nobody everything.
To Doncic on that post-up, Richard.
No, and people forget that streak he had of steals early on in his career. Yeah, stealing in your most consecutive games with the steal is Luka Doncic.
You can say with ease that Luka is on triple-double watch. Booker with the midi. Got it.
Because he's so good at finding his teammates.
Crowder with the 3. If Crowder makes threes, that forces Doncic to guard him a little bit, right?
Driving that closeout. He helps in on Luka. You get that closeout, you got to drive it.
Inside Ayton with some room service.
The Magic Johnsons, the LeBron James, the Jason Kidds. So you leave him because you know he can find the guy at any time. Look at it, taking his time.
Man, he just bludgeoned Bridges.
Putting Rudy Gobert in a tough spot. You got to do the same thing against Ayton.
Chris Paul, light work. CP3 got to his spot. Cross-court find. One more to a wide-open Ayton. He was so wide open, he was surprised by the pass.
Yeah, they got to make that. They got to make those plays right there when you get the big on you.
CP3 thought about it, then fires and knocks down the 3 ball. Trying to defend Luka again. Ayton digging to help. Luka with the turnaround. And good defense by the Suns. Luka got it back. Thank you, and one. Booker in transition. Bridges, tough spin and knocks down the shot. Brunson weaving around the screen, left it short. Let's call it a pass. Finney Smith cashes out. Brunson on the break. Luka with the lob. Powell with the finish. Timeout, Monty Williams.
Too high, too high.
Bullock. Powell underneath with the offensive board.
See, I want to see Brunson shoot that shot.
And Doncic does it for him. Mavericks running a play that the Suns like to run. Doncic into the lane, gets the layup.
You're getting your teammates involved, but you're also getting yourself going in an easy way.
Boy, Crowder makes them pay. Doncic laid way off of him. Good contest by CP3. It didn't matter. Luka knocks it down. Now they double team Booker temporarily. Crowder with a free pass. Ayton had his back. The Mavericks had on the court in game one with his offensive prowess. Booker hits the mid-range.
You're going to look to not just to score, but to get others involved.
Booker got the switch. Brunson, good defense. Crowder had to pull at the end of the shot clock. Wow, prayers answered. DeAndre Ayton with 12 points and 8 rebounds. Brunson, straight line drive. Soft touch. Payne had a notion. Crowder, boy, light work for him on that free throw line jumper. He's up to 19. Cameron Payne with the screen from McGee. Here's Booker raising up and knocking down that smooth looking three.
Working their way back in, so Dallas has to maintain this intensity.
Brunson, good defense by Booker. Great defense by Book, but that's the type of night it's been for Jalen Brunson.
Has 7 points and 7 turnovers. As many points as he does turnovers. That is the difference in this game. On top of what Dallas is doing on the offensive end.
Going to be a little bit discerning here. Johnson going to try another three. This one falls as he fell to the court. The lead down to 13.
Because every second you can take off the clock for the Phoenix Suns running their offense is good seconds for you.
Bullock for three. Got it! Draws the contact, and they turn him over. Good defense by the Suns. Shamet in transition. McGee inside with the slam. And Phoenix now has cut it to a dozen. Here's Finney Smith. Kleber drives the closeout. Finney Smith left alone by Shamet and made him pay. Looking for its first win of the series. Luka rejects the screen. Gets all the way inside. Tough shot. This ball triggers to Booker for the three. Got it! For the margin with 5 or fewer minutes left. Paul with a nice fake. That's his spot. Anywhere in the mid-range is his spot. And in a blink, as Doncic goes to the bench, the lead has been sliced to just 12.
Get the ball movement.
Brunson, guarded by his former Villanova teammate. Bullock from deep. Got it! Wow! CP3. Booker drives it. In traffic. Ayton on the cleanup. And the turnover. Bridges on the break. Nice little step through to make it an 11-point contest. Bullock one more to Brunson. Got to the basket and scored it. Jalen Brunson having himself a night. CP3 snakes off the screen. Fires over Kleber from deep and laces it.
They're going to try and trap.
There's the rotation. Doncic almost turned it over. Got it back with a fortunate bounce. Bullock, the dagger.
But the Dallas Mavericks, the Phoenix Suns, we have ourselves a series here.
We sure do. It's 2-1, folks. The Mavericks win it 103-94, spoiling CP3's birthday. Dallas Mavericks back in the second round for the first time since their championship year in 2011. And Doncic out of the first round for the first time in his career. It'll be the Suns with the first possession. Game meeting that they have to ignore all the aftermath and not debate calls by the officials. Bullock knocks down a three to counter at the other end. Dallas back defensively in transition. And that was a big key, Richard, in their success. They played the game at their pace. Booker doing it at his own speed there.
He took his time, didn't want to pick and roll. He liked that matchup versus Brunson.
Doncic with the float game. Got it.
We'll let that be for the people that want to interpret that on Twitter.
Did not appear to be in legal guarding position, but here's Doncic from downtown. Splash.
So he could protect his star player from himself. Kid has been working with Luka on his in-game emotions, saying, my question to him is, do you want the call in the first quarter or the fourth quarter?
Ball into the front court. Inside Ayton with a little room service. Here's Brunson. Got to the elbow, and that's 4 points so far. Fights over the screen. 8 on Luka, 5 on the shot clock. Doncic inside. Left it on the front rim. Cameron Payne in the ball game. To Cameron Johnson, the two Cams team up for a three. It's under the screen. Payne now picks up Luka. Luka playing with his food out there. Over to Finney-Smith. And limping his way back onto the Suns bench. We'll watch his fitness as the game continues. And one for JaVale McGee. Jay Crowder, who lost his mom several years ago. It took him a while to really be able to refocus on basketball. Bertans from the corner. Doncic also with 2. Here's Booker. Drives on Luka and gets the floater to go. So Devin Booker with that field goal into double-digit scoring. Dallas trying to even the series at 2 games apiece. Bertans with the pull deep. Got it! Oh, it's wet! 13-point advantage. Little pitch game, little Chicago action by the Mavs. And Bertans is hotter than fish grease. That's 4 consecutive threes.
Real problem for the Phoenix Suns defense.
Suns down 16. Pocket pass. McGee with the floater. Nice pocket pass by Paul. McGee on the short roll. One more to Crowder from deep. Jay Crowder locked in at the offensive end. Former NBA player in attendance here in Dallas. Stunting like his daddy right now. And at the other end, the Mavericks with a nice counter. Dinwiddie.
They get in there and they have to find the big fella pretty quickly.
Dinwiddie from deep. The beat just won't stop. Unlike the previous run, here's Bridges. A better playmaker and scorer this year. Ayton with the follow. And the Suns have got it below double digits.
Big shot there by Finney-Smith.
Booker against Kleba. Got him with the hezzy and the fancy layup. And one. A little sauce by Devin Booker.
Regular season, you could do that. In the postseason, there is no love lost.
CP3 with the in and out dribble to the cup and got it to fall. The lead is down to 6. He received the call from the Mavericks front office. Came out of Florida, and they signed him to a free agent deal. Booker, meanwhile, at the other end of the spectrum, a top 10 pick. Ayton switches on to Doncic. Bounce pass inside. Kleba with the mismatch. Shot clock down to 6. They got to get busy here. Crowder turns the corner and knocks it home.
But again, that's the thing about Luka. Now, that wasn't some ISO situation, but
working against Finney-Smith, picking up 94 feet. Johnson, an open 3. Tipped up and in by Ayton.
That type of impact and just focal, that's a focal point for him. I'm not surprised.
Booker off the screen, got downhill and finished with the left hand.
He gets himself going. It's distributing and involving everyone else on this Phoenix Suns team.
Payne drives it into the paint and gets the layup to go off glass. The lead is down to 5. Doncic finds Brunson. Didn't get a clean catch. It didn't matter. Bullock. Another offensive rebound. Finney-Smith got it. Luka trying to post up Payne. They work pretty well out of ISO with Luka down low. Too little. Good show and go by Crowder. His float game is a little strong. Rebounded underneath. And Booker with the putback. Monty Williams pressing a button there. His team down by 9. Quick drive by Cam Johnson. That's what Monty Williams wanted to see more of.
Be aggressive right here.
Good show and go by Finney-Smith. Brunson on the cut.
Great ball movement by the Dallas Mavericks.
12 on the shot clock for Booker. They double team him. Now good recovery by Kleba. Crowder. Johnson. 3. Good. Cameron Payne drives the closeout. McGee with a couple cracks at it. Got the second tip. Man, that quick second jump by JaVale McGee makes it a 6-point game. Brunson has Payne switch onto him, tries to turn the corner, took the contact, and finished nonetheless. Devin Booker playing heavy minutes. Cameron Payne, Brunson, Ntilikina from deep. Frank Ntilikina.
Well, they've been going to zone even when he was out the game, so they should probably look at it just to buy more time.
Doncic, who's cooled off a little bit here in the second half, gets that one to fall. Diambo set a flat ball screen for Paul. He didn't use it. Booker fires, laces it from three. Now they double team him. Good feed inside, and Bridges off the nice dime by Cameron Johnson, despite the foul trouble of CP3. They corral Doncic, now single coverage. Cameron Johnson trying to stay with him. Goes glass. Luka Doncic with 24. Booker on the drive. Had it blocked by Kleba. Finney Smith, one more to Bullock. Finney Smith for three. For Finney Smith, Booker with a miss. Ayton had it knocked away. Brunson back the other way for Dallas. Heat check. Finney Smith. Fire! Finney Smith, fire! His $55 million extension that he signed. Mark Cuban.
Underpaid.
Yeah. Mark Cuban getting immediate return on that investment. Cameron Johnson from downtown to connect.
A little bit of a funky play. You know, I wish him, shoot. In that entire series, you've seen so many guys banged up. It's getting chippy just like this one.
Nice floater by Jay Crowder. Brunson against Booker. Oh, gave him a little dream shake. Oh, he shook him up. Ayton on the drive. His floater is good. And it's back to an 11-point lead, but Phoenix can't afford to just trade buckets. Has 24 points. They've gotten a great game out of Finney Smith, who has been the difference for the Mavericks. Booker for three. Great play after the timeout. Cameron Johnson one-on-one against Doncic. 6 on the shot clock.
Got to keep with your ball movement, getting good looks.
Bullock had it partially tipped. It went in.
All three of them.
Bridges had a notion. Drives the closeout. Good decision on Doncic. Doncic sprays it out to Brunson, an open three. And that's their 20th three-pointer of the game. You would consider a masterpiece by the Mavericks, but it's good enough. Pretty points don't count. Luka with the spin on a floater. Doncic working against Aaron Holiday. Little machine gun dribble, a pass. A bullet to Kleba.
And that's it. Mark it. Time of death.
46 right now.
Yeah, this has been about the Dallas Mavericks.
Yep.
This whole thing has been about the Dallas Mavericks, these two games, and their approach to this series.
Dorian Finney-Smith with a big night, 24 points.
Our officials tonight, David Guthrie in his 17th season, Sean Wright in his 17th, and Tom Washington in his 31st, as the Suns will control.
Dallas has been getting out-rebounded in every game here, but yet they're still finding ways to score because of Luka's ability to get into the paint and attack the rim.
And while maybe the shooting wasn't there, the playmaking was. Out to Bridges. He has struggled. It's a three. He nails it and then let him fire. He was free to fire from outside. It goes into Powell, and he was off balance when catching the shot. With Doncic on top. Now the third different Phoenix defender on him, and that is DeAndre Ayton. Step back triple. Wow.
Think about this, 1 of 10 in game 4. Right? Jason Kidd worried about the first 2 minutes of this ball game, his team being rattled. Right now it's the Suns catching up.
Paul to Ayton, who spins on Powell. So Dallas had lost 11 straight to the Suns. Now have won 2 in a row. Chipping his way in, kicking it out to Bullock on the corner. Finney Smith, 3 is good on 2 shots.
Remember, he was 8 of 12 in game 4.
It's Booker over Finney Smith. Wow. Hard shot. That will drop. But he's got a lot of attention every time he's got it. Now Paul is on the spinning and twirling Doncic. Works him down. Footwork and the poise in the paint. Now he's got 2 straight playoff games where he's gone 12 of 23 in games 3 and 4. And tonight he has started 2 of 2. Beautiful drive inside. They get it right there. Brunson's got 4 quick points. Brunson, Kleba a screen. Filling the gap is Crowder. Cross court is Finney-Smith. Shot clock at 1. Doncic on the fly. What a touch. Paul, Biombo got rid. Finney-Smith was off balance, and he tosses it up. And Chris Paul gets the assist. Cam Johnson is in. It's Booker running on Finney-Smith with a bump, and he's got some room. Boy, what a start for Booker. Red hot with 10. Dallas has missed 6 in a row. Doncic is resting. Brunson with a 2-point shot that's good right above the nail. Puts it up and in. That began in the 2 games in Texas, and it's paying off again. Paul inside and outside to Shamet. Crowder open. Late plays for times. That's a 3. So Brunson has it on top. Cam Johnson to defend. Shamet goes on Bertans, and a 3 is down. He hits it. He's got his first basket tonight.
He had 4 straight threes in under 4 minutes in game 4 for Bertans.
Doncic resting. Paul from 15. With Bertans again firing a 3. Crowder counted and a foul. Crowder defending. And Bertans will be at the line. Shot clock at 5. Kleba, Doncic broke free. Around Dayton. 1 second, that hit the rim. And he got the shot to go.
And it still didn't matter.
He'll race the other way. Kick it for Bridges. 4.5 in the half. Bridges up. Floater. Puts it through. Bridges getting a good start with his scoring tonight with 8. By Ayton. Into Johnson. Knocked away. And Luka hurt his hand. Here comes Paul. It's Booker flying down that baseline. Doncic with 13. Kleba remains. Dinwiddie in. Doubled. Doncic didn't matter. And a swipe in there by the runner-up defensive player of the year, Bridges. But Doncic still was able to sneak in and get the 2.
But to try to get DeAndre Ayton on him.
Doncic dancing. Oh, knocked away. Bridges with the deflection. The drive and the 2. Up by 2 now. Doncic the other way. Dancing into the defense of Johnson. Got it. Fouled.
Was it before, or are they going to give him the end one?
Shot clock at 5. Here's Paul. Bullock is on him. Long 2. Got it. The Suns have their biggest lead tonight. Booker goes into Luka. Gets to the rack. 18 for Devin Booker. Great footwork. And he gets 2 more. Booker on the fly. A 3 is good. Devin Booker with 21. Chris Paul, 6 assists, 4 points. It's Crowder by Doncic and over Powell.
8 rebounds for the big man. And a steal.
7-0 run. Numbers. 3. Booker. Good. Paul. Bridges. Open in the paint.
They are dominating that paint. Dominating the point area.
The other man in double figures. 11 points. Brunson. A 3 right here. And it's a hit. Doncic puts it in.
Great job in these playoffs of protecting the basketball.
Shamet to Johnson. Johnson gets by Bertans and picks up a 2. It's Bridges with a spinner. Mikal Bridges puts it in. 14 for him. Third, 26-8. Bobbled. Kleba couldn't find the handle. Booker goes the other way. Dinwiddie is there. Biombo screen, a 3. Give him 28. Ring it up for Booker. They'll get it off to Finney-Smith on top for Brunson. Brunson into Cam Johnson. Give him 13 as he goes inside, plunging his way in the paint.
Beautiful move there by Brunson.
It was. Minute and a half to play in the third. It's Shamet over Bertans. Wow. He detonated and got free. Brunson has it. Biombo's on him. Brunson. Beautiful stroke. Got 24 points and 9 rebounds. That pass picked off. Bridges. Hold on for Johnson.
Monty Williams loves not only his body type, but the physical nature he brings on the floor.
Cam Johnson. Ish Wainwright with the missed three. It's a Brunson rebound. Doncic out there. Finney-Smith. Here goes Brunson. Right by Shamet and scoops it home. Slither into the rack and putting it in. Brunson. Give him 19. Fouled by 5 by Biombo. Now Doncic is on Chris Paul. Shot clock at 4. Shamet at 3.
Game is simple.
It's Paul. 18 turnovers tonight for Dallas. That's a turnover inside Biombo. Neely Kina, the thief, and he takes it coast to coast and got it to go in a foul. 1 of 14, the Mavs. Neely Kina is in there for Bullock, who are there keeping on the bench. Halfway through the quarter, Ayton got it. Paul the assist. Booker to Ayton. Paul free to fire with a 3. Give him 7 points. His first triple tonight. Fourth quarter. That's what he's done at the entire playoff so far. Against New Orleans, against his team, a 3. Bertans, perfect shot. They're +7 in points off turnovers. They've got 4 more, now 5 more offensive rebounds. And inside they go with Ayton, and a nice assist by Booker, who penetrated.
After missing games 3 and 4, I think he's going to play some part in game 6 in Dallas.
Holiday beats the shot clock with a long-range 3 from Chandler. Mavs tonight have shot 39%. Nearly came to Chris. And Chris will hammer it home. Played a couple years for the Suns after his rights were traded by Sacramento. Holiday in the paint and feeds up high and on the ladder, Biombo. They won that battle. Here's a collision by Holiday. Swiping at it, Green. And out to Torrey Craig for the triple, and Brown closing. Smith tonight, just 8 points and 3 boards in 37 minutes. It's Payne for 3. Continues to struggle from there. Offensive rebound by Holiday, and back to Craig for the triple. Torrey Craig puts it through. That's it. 3-2, Suns lead. With the closeout game coming up, and now we've got some altercation
between Wainwright and Sterling Brown.
Ayton and Powell at the center circle for the opening tip in front of a sellout crowd here at American Airlines Center. They double team him. Crowder at the free throw line. Ayton inside, jump hook with the putback. Good show by Powell. Booker one-on-one against Bullock. Gets into the lane and lays it in with the teardrop.
He can go right, he can go left. Loves to finish off that right foot, too.
Bullock on the baseline. Missed the tip. 3 for a quarter. Got the third one. Doncic beginning the game, JJ 0 for 3. He's gone under for 50% from the field in the last 3 contests. Pocket pass by Booker. One more inside. Ayton with a sweet finish. The Suns up 8-6. The best road team in the NBA as Maxi Kleber inside. Watch that one go through the bucket.
Chris has a certain cadence and pace to his game. Right. He works himself into the action, gets his teammates involved, and looks to take over in the fourth quarter. They didn't need him as Booker again getting to that left hand for the pull-up.
Look at this year's NBA Coach of the Year, Monty Williams, on the sidelines. Kleber knocks one down. Kleber. Doncic with the steal. And they've got numbers. Luka inside like a layup drill. Little empty side 2-man game. Bullock goes to the screen. Luka with the step back. Got it. is on Luka. He rejects the screen. Boy, that was light work for Luka. Doncic. And Bridges with the board. Doncic has scored the last 7 for the Mavericks. Booker inside. A feathery float game. Johnson on Dinwiddie. Steps back behind the 3 line. The athletic training staff putting a compression device, a sleeve, on his left knee. Just the observations as Bullock knocks down the corner 3. Oh, he hit him with the spinny move. Johnson from the corner got it.
So happy for Finney Smith. A great teammate, great worker. You need guys like him on your team.
Right now it's just kind of getting loosened up before he enters back in the game because he is available to return guys.
Paul with a nice fake and got the bucket to go.
And Chris is just so adept at even when you're forcing him left to be able to get back to that right hand.
Boy, Brunson put his head down and bludgeoned the defense, battered it for the bucket. Shaman snakes the screen. Crowder on the lift. Great catch by Biyombo and finish.
Really nice delivery there from Jay Crowder. Just the best of the best, the method actors, the Daniel Day-Lewises of the NBA.
Oh, you went next level on me. Aiden inside. They've got Chris Paul guarding Ntilikina. Give him a little breather on defense. Doncic got it and one. Ayton flashed to the basketball. It was knocked away. Bridges, a little room service inside. His first field goal of the game.
His value on the offensive end is as a cutter. He's an elite cutter. There's a great example there on that last possession.
Ayton on the switch picks up Doncic and got cooked. Deep fry.
That's great anticipation there from Chris Paul. Now, he's been doing this 17 years.
Yeah. He's seen a few things. Boy, somebody hit the snooze button for Phoenix defensively, and Dallas goes up 11.
Earlier in the game, he takes it personal.
And then that's personal too. Kleba from deep. 2 for 1 for the Suns. And they give it away again. Bullock thought about it. Fires. Butter. Powell!
Nearly half the points for the Mavs in the first half, and he's been in a few elimination games this year, from the Olympic qualifier to the knockout rounds in Tokyo, and Jason Kidd pointed to those moments as some evidence.
Ayton missed another good look at the other end a moment ago for the Suns. Can't afford that if they're going to get back into the ball game. Brunson, man, he put the Suns in the weight room.
Their offense just is not functioning at a high level. On the Devin Booker point, as Luka's able to turn the corner with no resistance whatsoever.
Booker blitzed. They swing it around, weak side. Inside, great passing. That's the best sequence, JJ, they've had maybe the entire game. Boy, Mikal Bridges is fighting around screens. He's seeing a lot of hits. Bullock hits one from the corner. Some guys can break the rules and get away with it, huh?
Luka Magic can.
Booker shot blocked. Bridges retrieves it. Ayton inside and finishes at the rim.
Mark, there are some players whose greatness supersedes the rules, and Luka Doncic is one of those players. Not going into isolation with Luka, running a double pin away for Jalen Brunson as Landry Shamet makes a nice pocket pass.
Wow, and put that on Luka's head, literally and figuratively.
He was so good for them down the stretch in the regular season as Devin Booker finally gets a bucket to go here.
In the summertime, turns out that he's still under the auspices of his father when it comes to workouts and skill development. Ayton inside with a little jump hook. She might safely come home soon and be with her teammates and her family. Ntilikina, one more to the corner. Dinwiddie got it. Dinwiddie, no conscience. Torrey Craig on the break, got the layup to fall.
Under Monty Williams, with the tandem with CP, he has really embraced that side of the ball.
And Booker got that tough mid-range jumper to fall. Luka out there trying to walk him down and turns it over. Booker on the break, glides in for the layup.
Or not game one, but in the first round against the Lakers, he got a stinger on his shoulder and couldn't really physically shoot the basketball.
There he is, knocking down the side pocket three.
Well, it wasn't on that graphic, of course, in game 3 with the 7 first-half turnovers. But I think some of this was because as Reggie Bullock hits another three-pointer, because it does impact winning. The question is if they're a ceiling. And one of the things that I think LeBron learned in Miami was how to play off the ball.
Book pounding it. One more to Chris Paul. Got it. 6 games almost so far complete. Has had its own unique identity.
Well, I think that's different for every player. And from someone who knows Chris and people across the league, fans.
Even having home court, although the percentages are very favorable in game 7s for the home team. Doncic deep in his bag like the fries are at the bottom. Jason Kidd has performed with this team. He has especially alchemized a mediocre defensive team into a top 10 defensive team this year with basically the same personnel.
He's just too good against that coverage. And Jason Kidd and the Mavericks have done a nice job as Dwight Powell gets a layup from Spencer Dinwiddie.
Dinwiddie launching from 3. A little bit of icing, some sugar on that. American Airlines Center, the microphone is yours for a moment.
Chris Paul has certainly felt the wear and tear of this series, and away we go. And the Dallas Mavericks control. Zach Zarba, Tony Brothers, Josh Tiven. The dance and drive with their patented spinner and a quick 2 for the Mavs.
And the ball's going to be in Luka's hand 80 to 85% of the time. Here's the step by Luka.
And Aiden was out there, and Luka trains it, teeing up from 3. Hard to believe a week ago, the Suns led this series 2 games to none. Doncic 3, good! Wow, what a start. He's hit his first 3. And it's intercepted by Dorian Finney-Smith. The other way with numbers punching on the wing. Booker comes out on Finney-Smith, and Doncic goes right by Bridges. Bridges in the corner. Again, struggling with his offense. Crowder has had a lot of shots as a mid-range shooter right here. Finney-Smith over there a little bit late. Puts it in, and a quick 5 for Crowder.
We're knocking these down at home.
Shamet a 3. Landry Shamet with a triple.
Monty Williams electing to go with Shamet, a bigger guard, especially defensively, to match up with Luka.
Dinwiddie in, pops a tray from the side in front of Shamet. Dinwiddie drives right on Cam Johnson. Ball rotation finds Doncic. And Dinwiddie with a fake and a fire. The triple is good. He's knocked down 2. Doncic with the ball. Finney-Smith in the corner. Bertans is in for the first time for the Mavs. Inside they go, but dive by Powell.
How about the pass, though, by Luka? 3 assists as well.
Cam Johnson working him down low. Doncic with the bump and the spin. Another 2, and he's got 12.
Think about it. They're sitting on 15 right now here in the first quarter.
Half minute to go. Biombo's out there on Dinwiddie. He goes right by him, slashing to the rack. They got him trapped. Bridges 2 to fire. Over Doncic. Hard one. And it's retrieved by Cam Johnson. Sneaks in. Puts it through. Cleveland's defense against the guards huge in this series. Johnson 3. Ball tap. Craig is there. Cleans it up. Torrey Craig puts it in. Mavericks facing their second consecutive elimination game. Into Paul, the spinning Brunson.
They're going to make him work. They are just going to tire out Chris Paul just to rest on defense.
Brunson his first two, rejection by Kleba on the shot by Torrey Craig. And Dinwiddie racing the other way. Rockets his way down, hits his third three. He's knocked in his third triple off the bench. Aiden, Booker, and Paul are combined 0 of 11. Shot clock at 5. Dinwiddie, a 3 over 8. Good, a fourth 3 for Dinwiddie.
And they're getting the switch with Ayton. We saw the 2 early threes by Luka. Here we go again, the isolation.
Into Ayton, the bump and the fadeaway. Textbook. Big smile, 19 points.
It's going to be the primary ball handler with Luka on the floor as well. This gives him a chance to rest.
On the move, Dinwiddie. A shot right there, close range over Ayton.
Play the hot hand.
Through traffic is Chris Paul. 4.5 in the half with Booker. 0 of 6. Cutting his Ayton. Dropping the sledgehammer inside. DeAndre Ayton with his first field goal.
It's the switch.
Doncic with 16. Into Biyombo, doubled inside. Give him 18. And a foul on the play. Takes it. Got it. Dinwiddie, big game off the bench and into Cam Johnson. Is inside, got it, foul. Crashing in there for 2.
So forcing him to go left and just picking apart every single thing about his game that gives him comfort.
Doncic, what a hard shot. Under a minute to go here in the first half. Stunning. 27-point lead, down goes Johnson, 3, Luka, bullseye.
Oh no.
They're shredding him.
Oh no, he didn't.
It's the worst shooting half all season, obviously, for Phoenix. Shot clock at 6. Brunson puts on the brakes, stopping on a dime, working on Crowder. Nice mid-range shot. Clock down to 6. Doncic. It's Brunson with an open 3. Powell set a screen, opening up the door, and Brunson's hit 2 in a row. Ayton on Doncic. Shot clock is down to 4, and a 3 by Luka. Bullseye. Got it. And he's got 30. A lot of people were speculating that a game like this, they double team in a straight jacket. Ayton can't get out. Now he twists free and gets it up and in.
And they lost to Golden State. Baron Davis, Stephen Jackson and crew.
Brunson, tough shot. He got it to go. Both these teams have looked completely different depending on if they were home or on the road. Until tonight, 3, Brunson, good! Brunson cans a 3. They have the best home record in the NBA, 32-9. They have the best road record. They quickly blitz Doncic. Wide open Powell, no one's on him. Great find, hunting the open guy, and they got him because the blitz took the big out to go on Doncic on top. 5 minutes gone in the third. Pickpocketed Booker. 3 on 2. And Finney Smith wide open. The lock of 3. Good!
Is Cameron Johnson with 7 points. 7.
And Booker's 0 of 9. Who would have thought that for a 3-time first-team player? He's got 5. 3-time All-Star is Booker. Many people think he'll be a first-team All-NBA player. Booker, by the way, hits that shot his first. Doncic with Bridges on him. Shot clock at 4. And a step-back shot.
Man, it ain't right. It is not right what Luka is doing to the Phoenix Suns.
Hits that gas, goes down court, gets it back. Finney Smith in his way with a 3. Knocked away Biyombo, back out to Booker through traffic to the right.
Certainly the way New Orleans pounded the Suns on the board.
Oh, what a move by Doncic. He just did a pirouette and stepped back over Cam Johnson. And the rebound by Devin Booker. So he has been in Olympics. A lot of these guys have. There's a block shot inside. And they got it to go.
But it was really to start this game by Luka. Scoring the first 8. He scored the first 8 in spectacular fashion and set the tone. Nice pass there from Paul to McGee.
Paul through traffic. Shannon positions for the triple. Bertans curling and feeding, and Powell is right there, and no one to block him out. Role players at a big position. That will go in, dropping through. Brunson is answered again with 14. Dinwiddie with 26, a career playoff high. Dallas, the third playoff team he's been with in his career. 15-footer Brunson right down the hatch.
How good has he been in the second half?
Now,
You couldn't talk about Betty.
couldn't talk about it. Now we can. With ease, Brunson on the move. Brunson has got 18, and he's got 16 in the second half. Paul into Powell and over Bertans. Fourth quarters were his domain. In the fourth quarter in that Pelican series, he was absolutely superhuman. There's a shot by Brunson, who has eaten them alive. He's got 20. Dallas team this series too, Reggie, went early on, and they were hunting Doncic when he was on the floor defensively. There's a drive by Brunson. Got it. He's got 22. Dinwiddie trying by Shamet.
Good move.
Paul in Game 7 is 3-4. 3 wins and 4 losses. Maybe 3-5. Brunson, shots like that, silky, smooth. Jay Dinwiddie.
You don't want to call it now?
Well, McGee defending. Shot clock is whittled down to 4, and there is 30 points for Spencer Dinwiddie. Brunson jabbing, spinning. Marquise Chris in the game hits a 3. The former Sun, Marquise Chris, buries one from outside. They led the NBA in home wins. They led the NBA in road wins. They had a Game 7 at home. Peyton in there and slammed in by McGee. He is 46. And to channel a little Jimmy Johnson, the former Cowboy coach. How about the Mavericks? Wow. Doncic and the Dallas Mavericks are going to the Western Conference Finals.